Podcast, WATP.
This is fascinating because for so long, John's been bragging about this credit. He loves to hold this over mine and Shuli's head, where he says, listen, I was the host of this CBS show. Nationally televised CBS show. I was the host. I was the head writer. I produced it. And he loves to say it had high ratings and it was this great show. And we finally got copies of it so we can see what it was. And before we could even show it, John started backtracking on all of that. He's like, well, I didn't really want to be the host. They brought me in as the writer. And then when I was scoping it out, they're like, we need you to host. So I reluctantly said, I guess if you'll throw me some bucks, I'll do that. So the whole thing changed. And we played last week the first correspondence piece in episode 2, where John's on Fremont Street asking people if they want to arm wrestle. And he's setting up this arm wrestling bit. Should we start there, or do you want to move past that?
I mean, if being played again?
Yeah.
I think that's the move. It's the best.
Okay. So, yeah, this is one of the best bits. So, John, that's the other thing, too. John goes, I wasn't really the host. I was just a correspondent. Like, he's changed his tune. I thought he was the host that ran the show and wrote the show.
He wants to make fun of us for making a big deal out of this hunk of shit. Mm-hmm. He just can't say those words.
Right. Yeah, he can't say, it sucked. But it did.
It's also not a comedy. He says he's a comedy writer. Mm-hmm. There are no written jokes in the entire thing.
Hold on a second, Ed. I think there's one example.
Are you talking about little Mr. T?
No,
because I think he came up with that line himself.
Little Mr. T's great. He comes up again later on.
Oh, good.
But there's one example of something that I guarantee John wrote.
Okay.
That's in the show.
Let's see if we can spot it.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas, the saying goes, what happens here stays here. And arm wrestling is what's happening. Hey, this is Stuttering John Melendez here down on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. We're going to get some people to arm wrestle, settle some differences. Let's do it. Who's next? Anybody want to arm wrestle? Arm wrestle. Husband versus wife, brother versus brother, son versus father. What, you think he's going to win just because he's bigger than you? Get set, go. Wow, you are a natural, brother. Hey, you going to be okay with the oxygen?
Oh, yes.
So how do you feel? You think you're going to win?
I'm pretty food. Of course I'm going to win.
Look at her. She is.
Isn't that interesting? Someone pointed this out. We played this clip of
Yes,
Little Mr. T saying, I pity the fool. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, John talking about copywriting his stand-up. He's like, I pity the fool who plays my stand-up. He has said that multiple times. John watches everything. John's watching our show.
Every Stephanie Miller episode we watched, he would steal things that were said during that episode and would come up during his show.
Stand here. Look at the focus and determination.
You is strong, girl. You is strong.
On your mark. No, you won't. Get set, go. Not like that. When we return, the battle begins.
So did he write the thing where a woman beats him in arm wrestling? Pretty good stuff.
No, he wrote his hilarious reaction of doing and saying nothing afterwards.
Yeah, just making a face like, oh, golly gee. Sure was humiliated out there.
Had a microphone in his hand, a brilliant comedy writer, and he couldn't get the two to work together.
Good stuff, John. Real good.
He goes, oh, fuck off.
That would have been funnier. All right, what's next, Adam? Where are we going?
Go and run right to 3.
Okay.
It's all places you expect to see John announcing the players or the rules or running the show, and he is not. We're reduced to this voiceover. That keeps
Easy win there for Dewey McDonald.
And Dewey was there to take care of business. As soon as that referee told him to go, match was over with less than 1 second.
So the Silver team scores first with that big win by Dewey McDonald. Our second matchup, just in March of the Silver team against Beanie Wells of the Gold.
Something is happening here that you might miss if you're not paying attention to episode 1 from episode 2. So this is the second episode. It aired Saturday, Sunday on a weekend in the summertime on CBS in the afternoon. In episode 1, they all go to this theater in the MGM. I think it's the Cirque du Soleil theater. And there's no one there. It's just the football players arm wrestling. And it's weird. It's weirdly lit. It's a big open space with a crowd of guys all just in this one little area. On this episode, they're arm wrestling, and there's people sitting in seats, and they're clapping, and I think they're piping in additional crowd noise, making it seem like there's more people. They couldn't even get people to professional football players. They couldn't get people off the street in Vegas, which Vegas is one of those places where there's people milling about. They do tons of screenings for test shows. It happens all the time in Vegas. People love it. Hey, come in and watch this sitcom, this pilot that we have, and let us know what you think. And they couldn't get anyone to fill this theater to watch professional football players arm wrestle. Finally, in this episode, there's a few people in there watching it, making it seem like it is a production. There's something going on.
Do you like football?
Yeah.
Do you like arm wrestling?
Not really.
Sir?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a difference between the studio audience and this. These people would have to get paid, and they couldn't afford it. They had, like, I guess, one day with background where they shot that opening stuff where John was yelling at them. And then for the rest of the actual thing where they needed shots, they couldn't afford to keep background actors and pay them the whole day. So they just went without it, used the one day they could. You can't just let random people... They could get hurt. If they could leave, and then it looks different. So it's about money. That's all it is, and that's why John's doing a little more. This thing runs out of sound, money, ideas, and then just stops. It's crazy.
It's crazy, yes. So we learned on the last episode there were 3 total episodes of this, and the last one never aired. It did so poorly. The first 2, there's like, all right, scrap it. Who cares? No one's paying attention. No one gives a shit. It's also supposed to be this big competition to find out who's going to win the heavyweight arm wrestling championship, and no one ever finds out. So then we go to go-karts. Now, this was teased on the last one where they're going to be bowling. They're going to play go-karts. They got Top Golf. All these different things they're doing as extracurriculars because arm wrestling is boring as fuck.
Yes.
So they got to find other things to do with these guys. And so you would think this would be John's time to shine, you know? He's going to make it with the Waka Waka. We're going to go to the go-kart place, and I'll be cracking wise while these guys are doing their thing. This is the extent of John's segment.
I'm from New York, so I know how to do this stuff.
Each team is going to have a practice.
That was it. John puts on a helmet. Says he's from New York.
And you can see it. They're like, who should read the instructions? I don't know. Fucking that guy. That guy, you.
Yeah, anyone.
Wow.
So John is... You know, I think you had it in your notes. He's just a clown. Everywhere he goes, he's just a stunt boy. Howard Stern knew it. Jay Leno knew it. And it's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's still in show business.
Right.
There's that old joke about the guy at the circus who's cleaning up the elephant shit after the show. And he's scooping up these giant piles of elephant shit. The boy comes up and goes, hey, mister, why you do it? Why would you leave this job? He's like, what, quit show business? Yeah. He's in show business. It's just not as glamorous as John's pretending that it is. I know I butchered that joke. But it's just not, you guys know it. It's just not
There's
as
a better
glamorous.
version with the Duke Ellington Orchestra walking through the snow, and they see the family, right? They go, how do you live like that? It's an old time.
God damn it. Getting one-upped by my co-host now.
You need professionals.
I do.
Thing. Can I still point out that saying in the chat that John said he can't remember if this was SAG or not?
Oh, yeah.
The former announcer from the Tonight Show doesn't do non-SAG gigs. There is no, like, if it was. If it wasn't, he couldn't do it because he's a SAG member. And if he did do it, then that's why he's not in the union.
John breaks some rules sometimes when there's money involved. That's why his agency fired him, because he took a gig without telling them so that he'd have to pay them the 10%. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. So that's why they fired him. So who knows?
He still doesn't understand that.
No.
He thinks he was wronged.
Yeah, of course. All right, so now we go to another correspondence piece. I believe John's back on Fremont Street on our next clip.
What's your name?
Miranda,
And where you from, Miranda?
Alabama, Roll Tide.
What's your name?
Benny T, fool. You a smart one, are you, huh?
Come on, let's go do this. Mark, set, go. Oh, come on. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Watch his high five. Whoa! Look at this. And they left it in. They left John missing the high five with Mini T.
We did 40, and that was the best take we had.
Oh, man. That was as exciting as it got with John on Fremont Street. Yeah. They had a little midget Mr. T impersonator arm wrestling some redneck from Alabama. Most people from Alabama are great, by the way. That's not the point I'm making at all.
Okay.
The real fun is not even in what John does. It's what he doesn't do. You can see how they were just shooting. We don't know who's going to be the star anymore. We're just going to shoot and whatever looks good. You can see how Little T, they like him. He's good. Let's keep using him.
Yeah.
And how John is just disappearing.
Mini T should list this on his resume as a credit.
Maybe
He's
he
too
does.
embarrassed. He would never. He only does comedies.
All right, where do you want to go next, Adam?
Right to the next one.
All right, so we got 2 heavyweights on the silver team, and we're going to have the first 2 picks at the gold squad. After that's done, the gold team can sort out who they're going to put to the table.
Howard Jones of the silver team.
The rules are
called
clear.
Out Javon Brown from the gold team.
They're just filling time.
Yeah,
Glenn
half-assed.
Yeah, skip this. He just announces, and then the next one.
Yeah, so he
does-
starts doing play-by-play.
That I like.
Yeah, this is more play-by-play.
But wait a second. The ref is calling, saying there's a foul here.
Come back to the table. Back to the table.
All right, looks like they're going to do it again.
Okay.
Wow.
Both had an elbow
They must be
foul.
exhausted from that one. So the referee called an elbow foul there. That match does not count. They're going to do that one again.
They both had an elbow foul.
Jones looks totally determined here.
It's a great match, guys. Keep it up.
He wrote this, huh?
It's a good match.
He's got the eye of the tiger.
Thumbs in real tight. Thumbs in real tight. Close your hand. Close your hand. Are you guys both good? How about you? Go.
Here they go. Oh! It's tight. Jones! And this time, no foul.
Winner. Next match.
Next up to the table, we've got Navarro Bowman of the silver team going up against the gold team's Glenn Gronkowski.
So are we to believe that he's actually calling this in real time? I mean, wouldn't this voiceover work be done post?
We're supposed to believe that, but it sounds clearly in post.
But so listen to this fuck up that they leave in
Wait a
here.
second. The ref is calling, saying there's a foul here.
The ref is calling it, saying there's a foul here. But there's no way he wouldn't just re-record fuck ups.
They thought it gave it excitement. That was as close. They kept saying like excited, and he can't, and that was as close as he could get to some
best take.
Yep, it really was. And you're right. He is recording this afterwards. It's not what he does in this. It's what he doesn't do. It's the fact that he's there, like in that room with those people, and they're like, we'd rather not show you.
No, we haven't seen him there.
Right, but he is there. He's always there. Yes, he's the guy. He's the host.
Check this out. John is actually there. We've been watching all these arm wrestling matches. We assume he's not there because you don't see him at all. And watch this.
Now it's time to separate the men from the boys. First up for the gold team, Big Beanie Wells versus Jalen Richard. Step to the mic, son.
What the fuck? John's been there the whole time, and even when you show him on camera, he doesn't have the microphone.
I know.
Bart Scott does.
Could I please have my mic back?
It's crazy.
Also, do you mind just showing him again? I want you to look at 2 things: his hairline and his mouth when other people are talking.
Okay, yeah. Let's watch this. Yeah, he really does look bald here. And short.
He looks like they're auctioning him off.
It's like a reverse South.
First up for the gold team, Big Beanie Wells versus Jalen Richard. Step to the mic, son. Now it's time.
Yeah. He's always mouthing what other people are doing, which is what dumb people do. Brought this up last time. Bert Kreischer does it. I skipped ahead a little bit. You want to back up for a clip or two, Adam?
Oh no, keep going. This is it. There's no like big, banana moment. It's just him dissipating slowly from this thing until the whole piece itself doesn't even exist anymore and they don't finish the show.
What's crazy is, John keeps claiming he's the head writer, but all of his voiceover work on this is just like, oh, he looks determined and and he wins. Oh, and this guy wins. He won that one. Like the commentary is terrible.
How much of this did he scrap? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, right. We heard John read his book. We listened every second of that.
Yeah.
Who would hear that? I mean, that was obviously after this. Who would hear that and be like, we need this guy to do voiceover work? He's so bad at it.
This is a production that was shut down, that didn't finish filming, but they had an obligation to investors to just complete. So they got John afterwards to not get paid, but to read this voiceover. And they did two things. They said, we're just going to watch it, and you just riff. And you can hear when it's that. And they said, okay, we're going to have to write you some lines to get from A to B. Then they wrote him that, and he's just terrible at all of it.
Yep. You can tell he's reading a lot of this. So this is John back to arm wrestling on the street. Did John write that? Arm wrestling here. Arm wrestling here. Is anyone on arm wrestle? Arm wrestling here.
John, we want you to go out and tell people what we're all about.
Is it? It's arm wrestling? Yes, but where is it? Here. Got it.
I've lost to everybody today, and I feel very bad about myself. So I think this time I'm finally going to win. Are you ready?
So now he's arm wrestling a young girl, a child. This is the comedy that John brings. Look at that face too.
He probably wrote this.
As Artie said, he overacts on the movie poster.
Ready?
What an asshole.
Well, come on. You got to admit the funny bit is to beat the young girl, right?
But he...
No, she should win and he punches her.
Yes. Thank you.
Fuck you, bitch.
I knew if we threw it around the horn, we'd come up with something good.
We're back here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and our light heavyweight final match is set. Beanie Wells from Team Gold against Dewey McDonald from Team Silver. And Dewey McDonald has a background in arm wrestling, and he's used that to his advantage as he's powered his way to the finals.
What a natural delivery.
Yeah, I know. What a perfect read that was. Feels like I'm watching nationally televised content right here when I hear that.
He's terrible at everything.
He's not great. Do you want to skip over to episode 3?
Yeah, sure.
At this point? Okay, so that was episode 2.
But just so we know, just so we're clear,
yeah,
the sound at some point on this recording just goes out.
It's gone.
50 minutes in, it's gone. And that's what CBS sent, which is another sign that they didn't really air all of this.
Right. I think that's probably true. So now we get a recap when episode 3 happens. Now, no one's ever seen this. This was never aired on television, according to inside sources.
Previously on Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship, 32 professional football players descended on lovely Las Vegas, Nevada.
Welcome to the MGM Grand.
And after splitting into 2 teams, gold and silver, they learned the sport of arm wrestling from 2 of the best in the business.
Our goal is to teach you as much as we can.
The way you're going to beat a guy is by pulling him across the table.
All the way down that way.
That's the one I'm talking about right there.
The competition began at MGM Grand's Ka Theater with the light heavyweight preliminaries. The best of the matches featured an intensity these guys usually reserve for the football field.
Stand him up! Stand him up!
Featured a what? Hold on, I gotta hear that again. Yeah, did you just stumble over that? Let me hear that again.
The best of the matches featured an intensity these guys usually...
An intensity?
I need energy.
What's an intensity? I'm not even sure what that is. Should I do another take on that? Who cares, John? Yeah. It's fine. We got it. We're good.
Usually reserved for the football field.
Stand him up! Stand him up!
That's disrespect.
In the end, 4 light heavyweights, each from Team Gold and Team Silver, advanced to next week's quarterfinals. Yeah! Today, the competition moves on to the big boys, the heavyweights.
I mean, no one could possibly care about this.
No.
None of this is compelling or exciting. Yeah. That's not even John's fault. It's a really ill-conceived...
No one involved gives a fuck.
It's such an ill-conceived idea of a show. Can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, it does the ASMR of like what people want in like sports infotainment or whatever. This is like what you'd watch on the plane. Like that's just there, and you like you put it on. And I'll look at Vegas. It does that visually.
Of course.
It just just like John, was such a piece of shit at heart, like such a lying, cheating, union-busting piece of shit at heart, that they couldn't air all of it. I think it might say it aired the last episode, but due to legal issues, they couldn't. It's just what was listed, and then they played something else, and the rating is listed for this. Check out the next one.
Yeah. So they go to Top Golf. That was another thing that was teased. And so here's just another like extracurricular, like, hey, let's get the guys out there and maybe something funny will happen. Oh, and John's there. He's a comedian.
You just can't wait to get points from anywhere, man. Get out of here.
Oh, he's angry.
So John is going to watch these two guys play ping pong and listen to the brilliant commentary coming off the top of the dome from professional comedian, John Melendez.
Bart serves.
Go. Ooh, nice little curve. Oh, wow, Bart. Oh, Bart's got it. Who the bet? Good job. I still like your shorts. Ping pong champion of the world here in Vegas. Bart Scott.
What the fuck was that? They couldn't fix that at all. Judge's like, whoa, hey, oh, whoa.
And we already know who won, so why does he have to go through that?
I know. You can tell both guys are just like, all right, what are we doing?
I just like holding hands.
I just want to touch someone for once.
He's not even holding his hand. He's resting him with his wrist.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I really liked that because when I first got all of these, I was scrolling through and you see him come out at the beginning on stage, all dressed and with a microphone. And by episode 3, he's reduced to what he always is, sitting on the sidelines, shouting, ooh, ooh, which are the same things he says when he's roasting us and watching.
Yeah,
so it's the same bit.
Right, yeah, he's got nothing. All right, where do you want to go next?
Yeah, check out number 5.
Okay.
Host.
Oh, so this
here
is
we go.
bowling.
This is how it works. Top 3 scores. We add them together. Whoever wins this.
Hold on, look at how tiny this man is. Wow. He is a little man. All right, so this is him introducing the bowling event they're doing.
This is how it works. Top 3 scores. We add them together. Whoever wins.
He goes, top 3 scores. He had hold of threes with both of his hands. Good presentation.
This round. Let's see what happens. I'm so excited for this. He's going to lose.
Performative John. He's going to lose and he makes a face. Did I say that?
This is also the 3rd time on this show that he's said, I'm so excited.
Yes,
I'm so excited.
Everyone's so excited. This is going to be so exciting. We're going to go bowling. Bowling is not a spectator sport.
It's not a sport.
It's terrible. I don't know. Like go-karts, at least there's things going fast and crashes and stuff. Top golf is really boring. Ping pong, bowling. I get it that like Brook and Bowl is like, yeah, we'll throw you some money if you promote our thing. So they have to do it, but doesn't make for compelling television at all.
No, if John had a brain, he'd be ripping on bowling.
Yes. But you can't do that, obviously. Well, yeah. So John disappears. You don't see him again during the bowling segment. I'm sure he's trying to crack wise and be goofy John guy, but there's nothing they can use from that until at the very, very end, he finally reappears.
We just playing for fun right now.
All right, guys, bring it over here. Come on, get Team Silver over here. Team Gold. Team Silver had 376 total points. That's pretty impressive. But Team Gold...
No, it's not.
165 points. Now we roll. Team Gold wins the round. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, they were averaging just over 100.
Yes.
That's not great. That's pretty impressive.
Wins the round. Congratulations, guys. We good.
John doesn't know how to high five.
No.
He grabs the guy's hand.
Yes.
We Scoochie.
And then Team Gold got 100 points for that. Like, who could be following this at home and be like, fuck, I needed Silver to pick that up. Yes. Who gives a shit? Whoever produces doesn't understand why people watch sports or what they care about.
The heavyweight prelims continue. going to advance to the quarterfinals? Find out when we come back.
Nobody.
On Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship.
Who's going to advance to the quarterfinals? We haven't got to the quarterfinals yet? Fuck. Come on, man.
Apparently they thought this was going to be on for quite a while.
Yes, it's ridiculous. How do you want to finish this up, Adam? What clips do you want to play?
Go right to the next one.
Okay, yeah. This just shows you nobody cares about this thing. No one involved in this cares about this.
Trent Brown is supposed to be able to call out whoever he wants from Team Gold. But James Harrison has put up Mario Edwards anyway.
What?
Put up who? You want to hear that mumble again?
Yes, please.
I do.
All right.
But James Harrison has put up Mario Edwards anyway.
Close. But basically what's happening on this show, not to critique that part of it, is like, all right, so we decided these are the rules and they're just not following them. Like, yeah, nobody cares. None of this matters for anyone. They don't give a shit.
So what are we going to do? Somebody's got to record a voiceover. We don't have any money. Who will do it for free? John, tell him to get in there.
All right, so here's my example of what I think John actually wrote. And John claims that he was a writer on the Howard Stern show. And his example of that is he would write Fred the Elephant Boy, line 7. So that's writing, because he wrote that to Howard so that he would know that Fred the Elephant Boy was on line 7. So I have a feeling this is what John wrote for this show.
It looks like Bryant wants to scrap silver and gold and go shirts and skins. You know you can count me out on that. When we come back on Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship, it's the exciting conclusion to Michael Kendricks versus Brandon Bryant.
You know you can count me out on that. I think that was the joke he wrote. Adam, shirts versus skins. You can count me out on that.
Oh. Yeah, because he's so disgusting.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. He's scum compared to Krusty.
Adam's not a slow guy, but he's just like, huh? Okay, yeah. I guess that was the joke.
It's just so far from humor.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. John's not a funny guy.
And they mixed him way the fuck down.
Mm-hmm. They're burying it. It's a lot of just like crowd noise and excitement and guys talking over each other and talking. Because they know that this is
garbage.
All star wipes. It's all just star wipe transitions. They've got nothing.
You know there's other wipes than star wipe, right?
Why have hamburgers?
The reason they're at the bowl and at Topgolf is because they found out, imagine finding out in the middle of production that you can't have anything resembling gambling behind you.
Right.
And you're shooting in casinos in Vegas. They're like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah.
Bar after bar after bar.
Yep, we're going to go bowling. And it's going to suck, and John's going to sound real wet.
All right, so this is the last clip that we have for you, and this is Shouty John again. And listen to the reaction they get. They couldn't even pretend something happened here.
We are here for the Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championships. Are you guys as excited as I am?
And the final 16 competitors face off to determine.
Are you guys excited as I am?
Gotta go.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Gotta go hand the mic to someone else, like we told you. They wouldn't even let him do both. They're like, if you're going to say that, somebody else has to come in. We can't have two Johns in a row.
No one is excited about any of this.
Who are these podcasts?